Alright guys, welcome back to my channel, Monkey Wrench. I'm Kelly, the monkey with the wrench. Today's going to be a real short video. I am stripping this Troy-Bilt Bronco for parts. The rear end is no good, so I'm going to be taking all the battery cables, the electronic stuff out of it, taking off the deck, taking off the motor to put on a zero turn because it runs great, and things like the key switch, stuff like that. So today's video is going to be real quick on how to take off the deck on one of these things. It's real simple. Let me show you. Alright, now these are real simple. Right here on the back is this little clip that goes through that. So you take that off. Don't lose that. I usually use needle nose. You can use a screwdriver if you like. And then all you have to do is push that lever out. I can't do this with one hand. So you pull this lever right here. This is your deck raising and lowering lever. You pull that out of there. You're going to have to lift the deck up slightly to get that out. Boom, that comes out. This arm will flip up out of the way. And now your deck is free. Now there's the same thing on the other side. Make sure that your belt is off. Mine is already off. I just cut it off. It was no good. Then the only thing left here is this lever on the front that comes down. That's adjustable to raise and lower the front. It goes through the front of the deck here. On the other side is a pin. I'll go over there and show you that. You take that out and then the deck will slide out. Okay. Now I bent that up just a little so I can get the pin out on camera. You just lift it up, push that out, and you're free. And again, don't lose these. These come in invaluable, and I keep them in a container for when I need them. And on the back is the other pin right here. See if I can get that one out on camera so that you can see what they are. I thought about tilting this thing up on its side so that you can see it better because there's no room under here. Then you just lift up the deck and push that arm through just like that. This is your stabilizing arm and part of the lift system. It goes on the back side of the deck when you put it together. And as long as this goes through this hole and this hole where it lines up, then you're good to go. Now this deck will just slide out. I'm going to pull it out from the other side and show you how to take off the blade engagement. Alright, now I've pulled the deck slightly out to the right hand side of the trailer, or the rider, because the cable, this has a manual cable on it, and it only allows it to stretch one side better than the other. The other side, it barely lets it come out. So right here, we've got another one of those keeper pins, and then what you need to do is slide it back over enough that there's some space. You can take the spring off to make your life a little bit easier. It's not a very strong spring, and that will give you slack. And then you need to work this. There's a little pin on the front. You should be able to work that backwards and pull it out the side. Now our spring is free. The spring on the blade engagement is free, but we still have to get it off the deck here. Let's see if I can show you that. It's still on the deck, so you have to move the deck a little bit further backwards to give you as much space as you can. This is the spring I took off here. Then you move the spring sideways so it clears this bar, and you should be able to work that spring out. Now our blade engagement cable is free. It's out of the way. I usually stick it up and hook it on there so it doesn't get lost or it doesn't get caught under the motor. Put my spring back on, and now our deck is free. We can pull it out and get it out of the way. And there's our dirty deck. So if you want to jerk your dirty deck, that's how you do it. Now if you missed it when I was taking this off, this is your tensioner spring. Okay, this is your brake, and this right here is where your pulley, your engagement pulley, will attach. It's got the spring on the end of it that we took off. It goes right into that hole. So when you engage your blades, it actually pulls this out, which is what disengages your brake right here. This is the brake that stops the blades from turning. Okay, tightens the belt and turns your blade on. These decks are very simple. This thing's in good shape. I'll put it up for sale for $100 and see who needs one. The rest of this is going to get stripped off. We're going to take that motor off. It's going to go in the shop. It's going to go on the next zero turn that I bring home that needs the motor. And that's about it. So I hope this video helps somebody. Maybe you needed to see somebody pull it apart before you were brave enough to do it. Thanks for stopping by. Hit the like button. It's somewhere between my chin and my balls, and we'll see you soon.